There's your guy right here, man. Tell him how you want it. All right, guys, best burgers in town. All right. What's going on, guys? Welcome back. We're gonna go be getting some food, and I'm gonna be showing you what some places cost in the area in Tijuana beaches. Now, I don't have any interior home tours right this second, but we do have them in the pipeline, so definitely keep a lookout for that. And a lot of people have been asking me, do you need a visa to come down here? The answer is no. Just to clear that up, you do not need a visa to enter Mexico. And this particular area of Mexico, you don't really need to worry about that kind of stuff because the border is 15 minutes away. So you can literally just every 180 days, if you need to, cross the border and then just turn around and walk or drive right back in. You don't need you don't need Mexican plates. You don't need to worry about that. You can drive your U.S. state plates anywhere in Tijuana beaches, all the way down to Ensenada and further, actually. So we're going to be doing a drive right now, and I'm going to kind of point out what some of the real estate costs just visually for you. That way you can make a determination if you want to move forward. And a lot of people have been reaching out in terms of wanting to set up appointments and things like that. Please utilize my phone number only if you're interested in you're actually going to be in the area and you're actively thinking of moving here. If not, I'd prefer, just because I'm getting an overwhelming amount of people reach out to, if you want to be in the pipeline for a future visit, just go ahead and send me an email and we can kind of correspond as it gets closer to your date for actually coming in the area, and I can try to answer questions on the channel. So we're going to swing this around here. I'm going to show you kind of the area on a Monday. All right, so these are kind of the street, the local street neighborhoods. They are not private. Obviously, we're on the main road. These homes are going to range a wide variety, guys. They're going to be anywhere from $800 to upwards to $1,200, $1,300. Most of them are gated, so if you have like dogs or something like that, you can leave them in the area. An apartment like that right there, that's going to be on the lower end. Those are going to be about $250 to $300 per month. They're not bad. They're just a bit older, right? They're definitely older. You can see that from the architecture. So this is one of the main drags through Playas de Tijuana. And pretty much there's 4 roads that run pretty parallel, right, to Playas, that kind of have all the main stuff, Walmart, things like that. Some of the the shops. It's a really good sushi spot here as well. So in between these shopping centers, you see these little markets of sorts. These little commercial buildings, that's where you're going to have these neighborhoods, these interior neighborhoods of homes that, like I said, they're going to be between about $800 to $1,200, and some of them are multi-family units as well. So I want to kind of show you guys this. This is one of the main drags. Got a local church as well right there if you guys are Christians. They have also a very known church group down here, Calvary. They have one in Tijuana and they have one in Tijuana beaches. Calvary Church, if you guys know that, they're big in California, Orange County, and they are down here, and it's a bilingual church as well. So we're coming up on one of the main drags here. I'm going to swing you around. This is going to be some stuff that we're seeing, like Domino's, American brands. There's a Starbucks. So I want you guys to look at that building right there in the distance. That is going to be overlooking the ocean. It's 3 buildings. They are oceanfront condos. Okay, they're oceanfront condos, and they start from around $950 to upwards to $1,600, depending on what floor. And if you're in the newer building, the white building right there you see in the distance, that is going to be an older building. You can get a 2-bedroom as low as $900, $950. I don't particularly like that building just simply because there is no balcony. There's nowhere really to get airflow. It kind of feels kind of claustrophobic, but it does overlook the water once you get about the 3rd or 4th floor. And then the building right beside it, you can't really see it, but we'll be doing some inside tours. I'm going to set something up with one of the agents in the building. They range from about $950 for a 1-bedroom upwards to around $1,400 to $1,600. Like I said, the higher you go up on the floors, the more expensive. And these are brand new. Nobody's ever lived in those as well. It's a really good burger spot right there. It's called Beachy Burger. If you guys are down in the area, I definitely recommend it. The price is anywhere from about $8 to $10 for a double patty cheeseburger. So what the shopping centers look like, there's the local Walmart. Walmart's a pretty good size. It's got everything you need, groceries, things like that. As you see, we're hitting a couple bumps. There are definitely potholes in the area. So we're gonna take a peek in here. All right, guys, I wanted to walk over here to show you that they do have, like I said, a congregation called Calvary Chapel. I think a lot of people in California will find this important for their religious practices. So you got the times right there. I'm gonna cruise across the street. I'm gonna get a burger. So we're gonna kind of walk. So, you know, these neighborhoods that are in between these shopping centers, like right now, we're in just a shopping center with a church, a laundromat, a dance studio, a women's clinic. Looks like there's a coffee shop. They have a seafood spot right here that I've been wanting to try. I haven't tried it, but we might do that in a future video. I'm gonna go across the street. We're gonna do a place, we're gonna eat at a place called Beachy Burger, and I wanna give you a main introduction to another main street that comes through here. That way you can kind of see exactly what it's like to walk through here. And a lot of people too, if they drive down here, there is tire shops down here. I go to this place frequently. The tires are generally about 20 to 30% cheaper for Mexican brand tires. And I already know we're gonna get people in the comments that are gonna say that, you know, all they put is Firestone or all they put is, you know, Pirelli and all these. I've had these brand name tires, and the brand name tires down here that are Mexican brand, in my opinion, last even longer. So I want to give you kind of a swing around here. Here's a women's clinic, a birth clinic, right? And Mexico is one of those countries as well where if your child is born here, they're automatically Mexican national. So just kind of keep that in mind. If you guys are doing family planning, they got a skin laser. This is not a dermatologist. I actually went to a dermatologist down the road from here. So I know for a fact that that is more of just like a spa treatment type place. This little shopping center. The beach is just one more road over. So that's where so these properties that you see kind of down these roads right here, these are going to be the properties that are a bit cheaper. Like I said, they're not in gated neighborhoods, but this area right here is not like dangerous. Tijuana beaches is a very safe area. So just kind of keep in mind, that's where you're going to find the deals, is right down there in some of those side streets in between the shopping center. This is, like I said, this is a main road that runs all the way down out of town, and the beach is just another road right there. So just kind of keep in mind, that's where you're going to be if you're coming down here looking for properties. Down these little side streets is where you're going to find the $300 to $600 one-bedroom studios. I mean, they are that cheap. If you're okay with an older spot, you know, you can find a place, even like I said, into that lower price range of $300, $400. They're generally kind of close by together. I prefer, you know, a little bit more off the beach. I prefer in a gated, secured, gated neighborhood as well with security. So, so people are saying hi. I'm starting to get a local presence down here. I've had a couple people that I work with that are in Playas de Tijuana reach out and, you know, let me know that I popped up on their homepage. So shout outs to everybody that I work with. And people down here saying hi and stuff like that. They're waving out the window. People are really friendly down here. I gotta be careful. I don't wanna, you know, the roads here are kind of tight, you know. They're kind of tight, but I'm here to risk this, guys, to give you guys boots on the ground expectations of what it's like, all right? And here, guys, you can cross the road wherever. There's no jaywalking laws, all right? I'm gonna go ahead and just cross here. We'll see if anybody lets me go. This person's letting me go. I can beat this one. You got barber shops. Haircuts, typically, I'm usually out the door with a tip for $20. I do like to tip really good down here, simply because I'm in their country, right? And I don't want to be the jackass that doesn't tip. So here's some apartments for rent as well. These are hotels, but you know, they're apparently apartments as well. Now this little place in here, I've never been inside. Maybe I could set something up where I can see a room. But we can find out how much these are. Hotels like this are pretty affordable. They even let you rent them by the hour. So looks like $25. So a little hotel. Kind of looks kind of older, but a lot of these older places, you'll be surprised. They're actually super clean, super nice. And coffee shop right next door. So I'm gonna cruise down here. I'm gonna get me a burger. We do this burger spot like once a week. Like I said, it's comparable to In-N-Out. I think it's better than In-N-Out. The patties are a lot bigger. And I would say it's like a habit burger. It's this cool little beachy burger spot. You got Walmart right across the street. Now that building right there is actually brand new, okay? And that is that's gonna be on the luxury side. You're gonna probably, I would say those are probably about $1,200. I would say it's an owner occupied, so you'd be renting directly from the owner. Those are gonna be overpriced at first, but I do expect the prices down here as well, just like in California, to definitely go down. The whole market's out of whack right now, and a lot of people have been commenting. I did a video, if you didn't see recently, about a little condo in Imperial Beach that was just absolutely, it was tiny. I mean, you're literally paying $500,000. That was the building I was looking at earlier. Those are gonna be about $1,600 for a big two bedroom, 3 bedroom. And then if you go down to the lower floors, you can get a 2 bedroom as low as $900, $950. Also have 1 bedrooms as well for $900. So we're gonna cruise in here. There's a local Walmart. Like I said, it's a super center. So you got everything you need there. And it's safe, okay? There's security guards in the parking lot, guys. So a lot of people keep asking me, is it safe down here? Is it safe down here? So we have arrived at Beachy Burger. All right, we're gonna cruise in, grab some food. They got milkshakes, they got food and all of that. We're gonna cruise up. All right. Hey, they said we could take a photo here, guys. They're making burgers down here. You got the chef right here. So they got the best burgers in Tijuana, guys. This place is so bomb. Ordered fresh. They got real potatoes. Like I said, they're letting me kind of get the little preview. So yeah, there's your guy right here, man. Tell him how you want it. All right, guys, best burgers in town. All right. Yeah, you come here all the time, guys. This place is one of the better places. Got a little bar if you want to grab a beer. I never really see anybody at the bar, guys. I want to talk briefly, guys, and answer a few questions in regards to whether or not I like living down here. I mean, as you can see, it has a very similar vibe as Southern California. I mean, obviously, the weather is exactly the same as San Diego. It's got some of the best weather in the entire world. And then also why Tijuana beaches is unique and why it's different than other places people move abroad is its direct proximity to the San Diego downtown and metro area, which is only 30 minutes away. And this is literally one of the only places in the world like this where you can work in one of the most expensive cities in the world and live a fraction of the cost while still supporting local Tijuana businesses and their economy down here. So it's a very unique in that sense. And a lot of people were kind of asking certain questions like, do you need a visa to enter Tijuana by car? The answer is no. You do not need a visa to enter Tijuana by car. You literally just drive over. As long as you're not in a SUV or a truck, you just drive right over. If you are in an SUV or truck, I would recommend keep it very light because every once in a while they'll pull you over. The customs officers will pull you over and just flashlight your truck. They'll look in your truck a little bit to make sure you're not bringing over anything that they could tax you on, like an air conditioning unit or a something expensive, right? Because when you have to understand when you're coming into a foreign country like Mexico, they want you to pay taxes on stuff that you're bringing in, right? If you're going to do that, you're going to bring all your furniture and you're going to bring all your things from your place in the U.S. You're going to have to declare that at customs, and they'll usually charge you like a small fee. Sí, gracias. So the food just landed, guys. I'm going to kind of let her do her thing here.